Right, let's see if this is working. Hello and welcome to another stream by the World Shooters. We are here again in the lovely, lovely game of Minecraft. I'm a little bit late to the stream today and it's not going to be for very long. Mainly because it's just going to be a straight setup. Go do something and then we go to sleep. So I just want to say settle in. We will settle in for a semi-distance stream. Maybe an hour and a half, maybe even just only an hour, and then we will go from there. But yeah, this isn't going to be a very, very long stream today. Because it don't need to be. I think that's Mogador on the bed. How do I give the thing a name? How do you give the thing a name? How do you use name tag? Anyone know how to use a name tag? I don't. I guess it works on the dogs. You can't give the cats a name. No. So what do you think about them videos? Busy. Quite. I don't have a hard to understand, but I always find stuff like very interesting, Raymond. And hello, Raymond, and welcome to the stream. But yeah, I find it quite interesting to watch, or listen, mostly. Right. Hold on, Raymond, just 2 seconds. How do you use name tag? It was name tags in Minecraft. So first we name it an anvil. Got some experience. Then you can right click on a mob. Alright. So we need an anvil. Right. I don't know how to make an anvil. So this is going in a chest. Right. Okay. Anvil. How do you make an anvil? Do you make anvils? Do you know what anvil mac me? I would usually, but I can't. They don't deliver to where I live. Cauldron, lodestone, loom, crafting table. I don't have a fucking clue. Alright, bed. I hate having to Google the answers, but presumably we'll have to find an anvil then. Or we've not found a thing to make an anvil yet. Why am I doing this way? We've got boats. We should use the boat. How you doing today, Raymond? Okay. Yeah, so I've got my fishing rod in case I need it. Through... No. I'll go through here, actually. Right. Let's just go park. Well, is it parking or is it mooring? Also, did I check down here if there's any iron inside here? I can't remember. I think the last time I tried to do that, I got killed. What the f... What's that? Why did it go... How do I get up there? Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, hang on. This'll work. I'm fine just trying to run as the mill stuff on the radios. Ah, fair enough. So the whole time I was searching for iron, it was underneath the base, basically. Oh, does this go into that bit of the cave that we found? Right, don't smash into the thing. Yeah, it does. Let's not get shot at. There's an emerald over there. There's a lot of copper. But I don't see much in terms of iron. So we won't sit in here. Because there's another way to get to the other side. So we could just go around there and do it that way. I think the boat's taking damage. The body cam footage. It's dark in here. Nothing in there. Well, the thing is, you know, I know it's going to sound better than the mill, but I think we say that a lot because, you know, whenever you get body cam video of something dramatic happening, like an arrest, when it's not, you know, the person doesn't just go, fair cop gov, you've got me. It's always going to be a bit dramatic. Is that... No, that's copper. What's that? That's more coal. Now, is that a boat over there, or is it that... is it midday? Okay. Or is that just a weird bit of land? It is a weird bit of land. And Pig Island, I'm going to call this now. Not because it's lots of pigs on it. Oh, there is 2 at least. Another one? That's the same one. There's 2 pigs. I will leave the pigs to enjoy their nice retirement on that island. Ooh, what's in there? Let's get in here. What's in here? Not quite sure. Let's go have a look. Bit of totally safe cave exploration here. Oh, we can get in. We can. I bet you didn't see anything like that in the United Kingdom come of a massive fire in the aftermath of a shooting. There has been fights, there has been fires and shootings. Nothing usually that common kind of thing. Very, very rare. Mostly it's on bonfire night where people get too excited with fireworks and end up setting the houses on fire. But yeah, generally in terms of our gang violence in the UK, it's much more knives. Knives and swords are the thing that they like to use. Again, because it's relatively easy and available to find. And while you can say about banning them kind of thing, well, at what point do we then start limiting stuff like kitchen knives kind of thing? You're never going to stop it because, again, in the same argument that was being made a while ago about, you know, Second Amendment rights and then their thing in the UK, and they're saying, well, there's still gun crime in the UK, and that's very true. There is just far less gun crime kind of thing. So it's a situation that can be made to sound simple, but it's far less simple when considered, is what I'd say. If that makes sense. Which it may not. And if it doesn't, I understand why. I was supposed to actually answer your question, Rain, rather than go around in circles. I've heard of it, but once or twice. If that. And generally, again, it was an attack. It was planned. Let's go through here. See what's through here. Excuse me. My next question will be, who brings a knife to a gunfight? It depends again, because as horrible as it's going to sound, I'm going to say at this point here, those that don't plan for a fight, most of what the murders seem to be, gang attacks in this country, are ambushes. Even if you were armed, it probably wouldn't do you much good, because before you could actually retaliate, they've attacked you, done lethal damage, and are withdrawing. Generally, it's not a group of lads on the side of the corner, then a van pulls up, they all get ready to draw, then the doors or windows open up, there's shooting, and everyone's got unless you're put down in the first exchange, you should be able to at least return fire. If it is a van that pulls up, three guys jump out, attack, one person, and then floor it, kind of thing. So it wouldn't really matter if you were armed or not, because more than likely they would attack you irrespective, and just wait until you got your back turned to them. Again, it's why the thing I say to a lot of people in this country when they talk about taking on martial arts classes and all these things to protect themselves in the street in case someone comes up to try and attack them. Unless that martial arts class comes with a running, with a good base of cardio, it's not going to do you much good, because a lot of martial arts, and I think it's been pointed out quite a lot recently, in the last couple of years, a lot of the martial arts, one, you got those that are designed much more for exercise, mental and discipline and all these other things. Then you've got the ones that are designed for competition fighting, and then you've got those that were designed for use in combat. And a lot of those are for if you're taking on a person with a large weapon, or someone with a larger weapon, or someone that is brandishing the weapon in front of them, offering it up as something you can grab, in a way that most attacks aren't. Person doesn't stand in front of you brandishing their weapon hoping you attack them and take it off them. They want to hit you and that be the end of it. Is it true that in the UK, if you swear at the police, it's a jailable offence? I think yes, but generally you're going to find that unless you've severely pissed off a police officer, or you've already broken the law, they're probably not going to pursue it, because it's something quite easy that you could say. If you want a lawyer said he's in a stressful situation, he's probably going to say things he doesn't mean to say. Who in that situation, if it went for a jury, it would be easy to say, who in that situation under that much stress would be able to avoid using foul language? And you can argue this way or that way, whether it's good or not, but if you've got 6 other things that are going to stick, then the count of swearing at a police officer is probably going to stick as well, because, well, you're guilty of all these other things, so you might as well tack on the next one and just be done with it. I think if you randomly ran up to a police officer and swore at them, my limited interactions with police officers, I know that most probably would not bother. Unless they're having a bad day, wouldn't bother, because it's a lot of paperwork to arrest you for swearing. So I can imagine that realistically, if you call a police officer on a bad day, they take you in for it. It's definitely one of those things that's in the law, but it's like stuff like using raw salmon in the using raw salmon in an accomplishment of as an accessory to a crime kind of thing. That counted as, that was an additional charge kind of thing if you use the raw salmon. I presume that in the years gone by that made sense. Obviously to us nowadays, when we buy our salmon in shops, not from fishmongers, not so much. It's like, again, there's the one I think is still in our laws: you can't fire a cannon 300 yards from someone's house. Probably if you did that, with the permits to use it and such, they probably wouldn't even bother to check to make sure you were doing something legitimate. If you were 299 or 300 away, you had to be 301 paces away for it to be a-okay. If you get what I mean. But, simple thing to say, why are you swearing at someone anyway? Would be my point. So if someone did go and do that, and then said, you know, oh well, shooters on the internet said that it's unlikely I'm going to get in trouble. Would you just swear at people anyway? It's... I think, again, to answer the question properly, yes, it's illegal. But it's one that probably is not enforced unless you've done something else. Anywho. Oh, iron. That's handy. Is there any historical markers in the Kingdom, like for example historical sites or events like the Great... Wrong Great, Raymond. We've got monuments for the Great Fire of London. You can still go to Pudding Lane if you want to. If you come to London, I say come to London. I don't live in London. Before anyone gets the thing of say, you know, all those things. If you visit London, Raymond, there's lots of things you can find, and some of them are rather hidden. They're not out in the open, really super simple and easy to find. I think there's a cave the other side of this. Oh. Mentioning a cave, there it is. I did hear a skeleton around here somewhere, so... I noticed there are like signs and more memorials for events. Well, we have events and memorials and such. It's not as if those don't exist. In the UK, there are lots of different kinds of memorials and signs that remind you where stuff may have happened. I can possibly cut a load of stuff off. I don't have to keep fighting. Oh, up here it doesn't go anywhere. If you have behind you, you're in trouble. Where does this go then? Could more spawn in? Possibly. Is that where I came up before? Oh, maybe. But we're not going down there just yet. I can see what I want from down there, but we won't go there just yet. Yeah, there are lots of different memorials. Again, don't want to make the same argument that probably has been made a billion times before, but in the UK, we've always got, you're going to find more like church parish style memorials to events, because when people died, or when things were recorded, it was often recorded something like a regiment did this, and I think you'd find memorials to battles at the places, kind of thing. But at the same time, for example, you might find that, what the, oh, is that a view through another cave system? Okay. Yeah, you might find that, for example, ooh. Okay, let's not go that way. How much got? Right. Tell you what, we'll go back to the surface. I was saying for the United States, like these signs at the historic sites, for example, like in New York, I got a sign for a train wreck in North County for a circus train. Yeah. Again, yes and no. Battles, Great Fire of London. Obviously, we've got stuff like the London Tombs, which has got began to put stuff in there for memorials to stuff such as the Great Plague. We've got we've got memorials to battles. We've got memorials to many things. We've got memorials again to stuff train crashes, as something where lots of people have lost their lives. They exist, but again, for many places, I'm not saying it definitely will be, but for a lot of places, when it comes to these things, it'll often be, if they're rather old, they'll more often than not be in like a parish church, in a church parish. They'll put the memorial in there, or it'll be in a big building nearby. Not because they don't want the memorial to be remembered from there, but they don't want the memorial they know is safe in that place. They don't know if it's safe in just being left outside. And grimly, nowadays, there's a lot of places that have been vandalised. So still to this day, a lot of it goes into the church parish. Also, a lot of times in the UK, I'm going to struggle with that name. Hoithan? Hello and welcome. I guess you're confused by why I'm talking about something completely different. But welcome. Let's see, hold on. There we go. Apologies for the sudden silence, I just have to check something. Yeah, he's on the vertical stream, Raymond. Right, let's see if we can time this right. Will this bring us out where I expect it will bring us out, or is this going to... Right, that's nice. That's lava, isn't it? Why is it so blurry? I'm slightly worried that we're going to suddenly dig up into lava. There's iron here, and I want to make sure there's no lava around it. Because that would have been a fun end to the exploration, wouldn't it? Digging into lava and then that'd be the end of us. Have I not got down enough blocks yet? How long have you been playing Minecraft? What, this stream or just in general? I must need to go down a few more. Ah! Right, we need to go down a few more blocks. We can't go down a few more blocks. If it isn't the consequences of my own actions. Okay. There's a torch over there. Did I put that there? Or am I in someone else's... Am I in an old mine shaft? No, I put the torches here. I've been here before. Yeah, that's the gallery where I attacked from. So I've just gone around in a huge circle. Oh, sod off. Are you skip... Sorry, I'm not youth. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't speak youth. I know there's iron. Before he jumps over it. We better dig a building, David. Right. That should make us safe from the... Oh. Apart from here, where they can just walk over. Oh! Did a spider fall down here, or are they just the bats? Dig. We may not have long. Dig. We don't have long. Dig. Yeah, you keep going up. Right, you keep wherever he went. We're going to go this way. Hi, bats. Leave me alone. Don't touch me. Can you? No, you can't get through there. Right, we're gonna... Let's hurry up a bit more. There was another thing of iron that wasn't right next to a lava pit. Was it over here? Ah, there's iron there. I want it. Not having any armor and not having a very good sword Makes wanting stuff a bit difficult. I mean, I could dig out, I suppose. Can we get that without it burning? Right. There's iron in the ceiling as well. Ow. Got 18 so far from just this trip. Get those bits from the ceiling. We can always come back here. We know this is a decent area for iron. There we go. Right. How do we get that out the ceiling? Ideally without having to dig straight up at it. Or climb straight up at it. Any iron around here? On this side as well. I don't know, there could be. Where's the bucket gone? There's a bucket. Back around the other side. Actually. Oh yeah, I forgot that would happen. Uh-oh. But that would happen as well. Ow. Right. Before all the monsters spawn in, eat me guts, let's just light the area back up. Is that? No, it's good, good. Oh, what iron? Where's that? That's not mountable from my position, but if something came the other way, they could come in, but they couldn't leave. Right, got that. It's just the iron that was over there, which I have no idea how we're getting, but we'll figure that out. Right. Oh, hello. What, did you spawn in the ceiling and then full. That's not ideal. Oh, thank you for the carrot. Did he spawn? I see how I could have done it. Right. It's better work. Hey there, I made that worse. Oh, sorry, Pat. Right, that's not. How much do we get? 27. Right, for the time being, can I get this with my. Yep. Take the fancy stuff back to the surface. Let's just go back to the surface. Get some work done. Get some more water. And we can try again. How do I get out of here again? We go there. There we go. How? What? Oh, I know. There's the exit. Man, am I thick sometimes. Alright, back to the surface. Right. Okay, the right way? Yeah, there's crafting table. Is that the one where... I think that's where I hit water. Right. Let's go this way. Oh no, we need the iron from the base, don't we? I keep forgetting that. Yeah, forgetting that? Forgetting. Alright, back to base. And then we'll see how far we can actually get so far. Yeah, there we go. How much coal do we have? I can get some more. Oh, and iron. Ow. Run over by my own boat. This will be fine, I hope. Ah, damn it. I've got to get in there now. There we go. This could possibly not work very well for me. Right, we're okay. No, we're not. Apparently we're not breathing properly. Right, get in the boat. Right, back to base. Excuse me. Two in the morning. I think we'll get up to probably an hour and 10, I'm going to call it. Let's try and get some decent sleep tonight. We'll see how far we can get with our current iron haul. I don't want to do lose all of it. Let's say we'll keep 59 back, which is what we've got on us at the moment currently. So we keep the 59 we've got in our chest spare, and then we'll carry on from where we left. We'll carry on either tomorrow or something where we left off. Oh, hello. Coming in. Did I tell you to stand up or something? Oh, when I was messing around with the with the name tag, yeah. I'll explain it. Meow. Is he going to teleport up here? Ah, this could be a bit of an issue. Right, come on, cat. Out you come. Out you come. Come on. Here we go. Right, come on, Garfield. We're going back to base. I've not got a lead on me. Have I got a lead on me? No. Right, we just have to make him walk into the base under his own goodwill. This is going to work well. Come on, kitten. Good cat. Don't get eaten by the llamas. Come on. Come in. In you come. Good cat. On the bed. Come over here. Don't get up on the counter and just sit there. Do you know what good enough? Yeah. There we go. Right, now stay there. Just in case I do blow up at some point. I don't really fancy the cat being stuck on the... being blown up alongside me. And now for a riveting smelting sequence. Well, what the fuck? Okay, I didn't mean to hit that button, but apparently I did. Hmm. Right, okay. Right. If anyone's got any interesting stories, insults to throw at me, or anything like that, go ahead. I can't think of anything to do for the time being while I'm waiting for this to start building. Oh, that's some redstone. No. Aha! Oops. That should be enough. Ah, need gold. That's gonna be fun. Right. Let's at least get started. I don't have an axe. Yeah, that'll do. So we put the there. That needs okay. I think a button will probably be better. A switch or a button somewhere. Do I have any buttons? I honestly don't know if I do. I don't. At least not as far as I can see. Nope. Lever. That'll do. There. That'll do. I wonder if we... don't think you can have one of your lair gates, so that won't work. Right. Oak fence, that'll do. And a block. May need a block. Wood. There. Alright. Stick that on there. Up. Torch there. That there. And then put that. I don't think that's going to work. We'll find out. If not, we can always have a fence post or something there, and that can always open up, and hopefully that'll let us through. I've got an extra fence gate. I don't think I do, but I don't have some head. I don't do I know. Close the door. It would be in here if I had one. I don't. At least not as far as I can see. That always makes me jump when the music does that all of a sudden. Right. That'll do. Right, so while we have the daylight, begin our journey, see how far we can actually build. Some of these is going to come away for powered track because it's going to have to come away, but for now I think we're going to be okay. Right, so we've gone that far, and we need to go. If you can see that little building right on the horizon there, and we'll get a bit more clearer so we can see it. Yeah, that building over there, that's where we're going. So there's going to be a bend in here at some point as well. Yeah, I think we're quite far from done, personally. Going to need to get some load of gold as well, so it's going to be more time in the mine. I think my plan of getting Subnautica done, I've got to make a decision. So we'll have the rest of this week, so up until Sunday, yeah, work and time and energy permitting, we will Minecraft it. But if we do get to a point where basically I can't get it done any faster, I think we may have to go back to finish my Subnautica. I think at current moment we might need to make this a series, because I have a sneaky suspicion that's going to take us some time. I've got other plans I want to do as well. Like, I'm thinking that stony place over there, I'm thinking to add a what's it called? A jetty, and make a secondary mine there as well. But I think there should be some decent goodies under there. But we're not quite there yet. So I think current moment, we might call that a day today. I'll have tomorrow to think about it. I think we'll probably do the jetty and the secondary jetty and the second boat, like, base. I take this boat to the other one, leave it there, and I'll walk back and at the end of the stream because it'll be about night time. Yeah, but over there I'm going to probably build a secondary mine, possibly a tertiary, that'll be a secondary mine, and then build a tertiary mine on the mainland, nearly run aground. Because if we can get iron, main things here is getting iron and gold. Because once we can do the railway, and even having it, I don't know, have a diverging path. I'm sure we can figure something out to make it a diverging path. With a button, obviously, a button or a switch, so that we can make a little bit of a junction, set points to move. And then we should be in a decent spot then, and I can then put Minecraft on hold, go back and finish Subnautica, and then we can come back to this and other games. Because at the moment, Minecraft kind of has taken over, just because it's a very easy game to do for streaming. But I need to do a series on something, not a streaming series, but like a retrospective, a look back on. And Subnautica is going to be the first one. I still need to finish up the series on my thoughts on Space Marine 2, so either way, we're not quite there yet, in multiple ways, not just one, but we're getting there, and that's the important difference. I just realised I know we get out of the water this way, so before a drown nibbles at my feet and tries to eat me, let's get out of the water. Before we walk off the edge there, I'm thinking of having a tertiary mine going to that area, because that looks like it might have some decent deposits in it. Hello, Wolfie. Yep, no bones. Unfortunately, you're not coming with me today, Wolfie. But yeah, if we can get in there and do some decent mining, we should be alright for goodies as such. But as I say, that's a journey for another day. I think for today I'm a little bit tuckered out, and I think I massively overestimated the challenge I put in front of me, because that's going to be I don't even think we're a fifth the way there. Find out when we get to so far along and find the track. Let's see how far we have to go before we can actually see the track. We still can't see it because it's on the side of that hill, so long old way. Other side of, I think it's the other side of this hill we'll be able to see the the track. There's the track. Just under a quarter way there, I'd suppose. So we just got to, tomorrow, come on, find as much iron as we did there, and then a whole depository of gold, and then we'll be fine. If that'll happen, who knows. Anyway, thank you to Raymond and to Hothian who turn up today. I'm going to end the stream here, and we'll start again probably tomorrow. I might do Saturday and Sunday, but then for Monday I want to do. Monday might be Minecraft, and then Tuesday I'll have a day off. Wednesday I'll do Subnautica. Thursday will be early because I need to be in work early on Friday, so early, and that'll be something. I haven't decided yet. Friday I don't know if I'll stream or not, but we'll see. And we'll go from there. Thank you guys for showing up. If you are watching this, remember to follow, subscribe, whatever other things I mentioned to you to do. I hope you guys have a great day, night, evening, whatever it is in your part of the world today. And ta-ra.